Malam el-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, just made a very concerning revelation. He posted this letter on his verified X handle. The letter dated 30th January 2026. He demanded clarification from the National Security Advisor on why they imported thallium sulfate. Thallium sulfate is a toxin that is banned in many countries and heavily controlled. And another startling revelation in the letter is that he mentioned the quantity. He said the NSA authorized the importation of 10 kilograms of thallium sulfate. Less than 1 gram of thallium sulfate is very lethal. It will not only cause massive failure of organs in the human body, it will cause excruciating pain and death. So how was the NSA able to authorize and import a banned toxin that is odorless, tasteless, and colorless? And how were they able to bypass NAFDAC or the Ministry of Health that NAFDAC is under? Who authorized the importation of this toxin in Nigeria? So whether you belong to the opposition or belong to APC, you must be worried about this, because what are they going to do with such a massive quantity of a toxin? Let's see the contents of the letter. Request for clarification on procurement of thallium sulfate. Dear National Security Advisor, I hope this message finds you well. I am writing as a concerned citizen to seek clarification and reassurance regarding information available to the political opposition leadership about a procurement of approximately 10 kilograms of thallium sulfate by the Office of the National Security Advisor, ONSA, reportedly from a supplier in Poland. Given that thallium salts are highly toxic and tightly controlled substances, I believe it is important for public safety, democratic accountability, and for maintaining public trust to confirm the following details: the intended purpose and end use of the imported thallium sulfate, the supplier identity and whether the material was imported under an existing chemical or defense permit, the total quantity and specific form or concentration being procured or already procured, the storage and security arrangements for the material upon arrival, the regulatory oversight and coordination in place with NAFDAC, NCDC, and relevant public health and environmental agencies, whether any public health risk assessments or hazard mitigation plans have been developed given the compound's extreme toxicity. I want to stress that this inquiry is made in good faith, solely to ensure that due processes, safety standards, and transparency are observed. Public confidence in the integrity of national institutions is strengthened when potential risks are openly addressed and managed. If possible, I would appreciate a response or a point of contact within your office for further engagement to reassure those of us that are Nigerian citizens in opposition. For completeness, I am copying this correspondence to NAFDAC and the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, both of which play essential roles in chemical safety and public health preparedness. Thank you for your time and God bless. Yours sincerely, Nasir Ahmad, el-Rufai. Email, phone number, and CC, all the people he copied. Like already said, politics aside, this is very, very concerning, especially for people in opposition. For a government and operators that you cannot trust, Nigerians have absolutely no confidence in them. They can't be trusted to take the right decisions and do rational things. You must be worried wherever you are. So el-Rufai is playing the role of an active citizen. He is holding the government in power to account. That's why he is an asset to the opposition. For many who keep saying that el-Rufai is working for Tinubu, no, he can't be working for him. As a matter of fact, they refer to Tinubu as a political strategist. But how can he be a political strategist when he has lost many friends and associates who helped him to power? How can that be? Even under Muhammadu Buhari, who was a military general, we never had it this bad. He never used and dumped people at will. He never commandeered everyone to join the APC. No, as a matter of fact, he entertained a lot of opposition governors. But under the so-called political master, the political strategist of Africa that claimed to be a member of NADECO that opposed Abacha, that fought for democracy in the 90s, he can't even tolerate opposition. He's hounding everyone to submission. He wants a one-party state. He cannot live with opposition. He cannot live with opposition voices. Anyone that condemns what the government is doing, the person is hounded, the person is attacked. What is going on under a so-called Democrat? A massive crowd that trooped out to see el-Rufai at a mosque after the failed arrest by the SSS at Abuja Airport. Like they say, if your enemy is making a mistake, do not stop him from making that mistake. Allow him to wallow in that mistake. They are making el-Rufai a hero without knowing it. And when he talked about tapping the phone or listening to what NSA was saying, many in the APC jumped and started saying, he should be arrested, he should be tried, that tapping is illegal, blah, blah, blah. El-Rufai is literally telling them, come and arrest me. He knows that if they ever do it, it is finished. Yes, he will grow more in popularity. He has gone from saying that he has no political ambition in 2027, but if you listen to his recent interview with Charles Aniagolo of Arise TV, he said that you never say never in politics. So the reality remains that they are fighting the wrong person. You don't fight an el-Rufai, not that he is different or that he is superhuman, no. He is an intellectual that cannot be intimidated. He's not the type to bow and tremble before Tinubu. No, he will reclaim his rights. He will tell you you are wrong. He will tell you all your sins to your face. It is just getting started. Now let's listen to what el-Rufai said after the failed arrest at the airport in Abuja.
Express your solidarity and sympathy for what happened. But what happened to me today is symptomatic of what Tinubu's government has become. Someone that claimed to be a vehicle, they fought for democracy. They only fought it with their mouth, but they don't have the courage or integrity to practice it. President Buhari, who was a military man and became a Democrat, did not go around arresting opposition leaders or even being unfair to opposition parties in any way. We were there, we were very close to him, and we used to complain that he treated us and the PDP governors the same. But he always reminded us that that's what he's tried to do. The president of Nigeria, everyone is equal for him. Once elections are over, he govern, treating every Nigerian and giving every Nigerian the same rights and privileges. The Tinubu government doesn't seem to know that or understand that. They have forgotten that part of their oath of office. And their plan is very simple. They want to ensure that there is no serious opposition party standing by 2027, so that they will win by default. They know that Nigerians will not vote for them. But if there is no other party for Nigerians to vote for, then they have won. So that is the plan. That is how the security and anti-corruption agencies are being used to scare governors and other senior politicians into moving to APC. I want to assure you, no governor moves to APC from his party unless either he knows that they have something on him that they can threaten him with, or he is afraid of re-election. He has done so badly, he doesn't think he will get elected. So it's better to move to the party that has promised to write the results. These are the only two reasons why the governors are defecting. It's not because they believe that this government is doing well or APC as a party is a serious party. We formed APC and we abandoned it and cast it. So, but this is their playbook, and we all must stand up and resist. That's all. I was very surprised today at the airport at the extent of participation of ordinary people, including passengers that came on my flight, that joined and said that you cannot force the man to go to your office. If you invite him, he said, give me a letter of invitation. I will come, but you can't just meet me at the and tell me that you are invited. I have to go to your office. I don't have to. And I told the man there that not even the president can tell me I have to. It's a free country. I don't have to.